starting lineups. First, the visiting Knights. Playing guard, a junior, number 5, Paige Smith. Playing guard, a junior, number 3, Maddie Moran. Playing guard, a sophomore, number 21, Shannon Egan. Playing forward, a freshman, number 30, playing forward, Ryan. Tonight's the coach by Ms. Danielle Pastime. The assistant coach is Mr. Dan Wilson. And now for the Bobcats. At forward, a freshman, number 10, Taylor Gurney. At forward, a junior, number 12, Tyler LaFountain. At guard, a sophomore, number 13, Rachel Ben. At guard, a sophomore, number 14, Megan Levine. And at guard, a junior, number 15, Jillian Scott. Mrs. Jess Barber. Team managers are Rebecca Nephew and Victoria Pazer. The officials for tonight's contest are Mr. LeFair and Mr. Landry. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and join us in honor of America with the playing of our national anthem.
Calvin Castine at Northern Adirondack Central School, beautiful downtown Ellenburg Corners, and this is CBAC Varsity Girls Basketball, Seton Catholic Central School Lady Knights visiting the Northern Adirondack Bobcats. A big Class C Division II battle. This is a game I'm sure Jess Barnhart marked on her calendar early in the season and said, this is the type of team we've got to beat if we're going to be competitive come playoff time. Ryan scores first for the Lady Knights. The Bobcats recently picked up their first victory in girls basketball in about 9 years, almost 9 full years without a victory, and they picked one up recently. And now they're looking for more. Last time I looked, the Seton Catholic Lady Knights were 17th ranked in New York State at the Class C level. But the Bobcats are going to be out here tonight trying to send a message that they can compete. They have a young team, no seniors, a bunch of juniors, some sophomores, and some freshmen mingled in there. The ball wasn't touched, so it's wide open. You can go into the backcourt as long as it's not touched on an inbound. Ryan hits the side of the backboard, rebound pulled down by Taylor Durnan. She pushes it up here to Jillian Scott. Jillian Scott hits the side of the backboard. Egan comes up with it for the Knights. Andy Landry and Rob Lapierre are your officials. This is Spittler dribbling into the forecourt. Man-to-man defense on the Bobcat side. Spittler, nothing there, tries to pass it out, but that's swarming Bobcats. Defense is all over it. Here's McGee. Megan McGee over to Scott. Scott puts a long one up, misses. And rebound is controlled by the Bobcats. 13 is Ben. The Seton Catholic ball, Murnane will toss it in. Up for Ryan. This is a Thursday night, so a pre-scheduled game. It was originally scheduled for tomorrow night, but it was moved up at the request of the Bobcats. And last night, for the regular playing night, basket by Ryan. And Beekmantown, Shannon Ryan kind of dominated that game with Beekmantown defeating NAC. But today is a different game and a different Ryan. Knights take it away. That was Haley Moore taking it away. Here's Egan in the backcourt, firing up to Spittler. And our Zoom goes crazy. Every once in a while that Zoom will take off on us here for glancing away from our viewer, so we apologize. But one of these years we'll get it fixed. Paige Spittler will inbound it. 5:27 showing. That basket was by Spittler. I don't know if Spittler inbounded it or somebody else did, but Spittler threw that one in and gives the Knights a 6-0 lead. They'll put it up on the scoreboard any time now. There it is. 5:22 showing in the first. It is 6-0. Bobcats will bring it up, looking to get on the scoreboard. A lot of game left. Here's Scott. Ben Scott. Thrown up by Megan McGee. That's a 6-2 ball game. There's Spittler. Tries to go low to Moore, taken away by McGee. Scott with the basket. Last game of the season, these two teams will meet again at Seton Catholic. And Moore is knocked to the floor. Will be beyond the shot, I guess. I thought it might have been before the shot, but it's on the shot. I guess she was kind of shooting. Jillian Scott with the foul. It's the third team foul. Moore misses the first. 6-4 ball game. You better make your foul shots. That one is missed and rebounded by McGee. Ball sent up the floor to Ben. Ben back out to McGee. McGee drives, throws it up short. Rebounded by Ryan. Here's Spittler racing down the floor. Spittler has it stripped away by McGee. Excuse me, by Ben. McGee throws it up to Scott. And we're going to have a foul on Moore. Haley Moore with the foul. They'll send Scott to the line and a chance to tie the ball game with 4:04 showing here in the first. Now 6-5. mention that as Spittler throws it away, that Bobcats lost Wheatmantown last night. I think Seton was losing to NAC last night, so both squads have trouble against most of the Division I teams. Both Division II Class C schools. Chance here for the Bobcats to take the lead for the first time. It was 6-0 in favor of the Knights. And a three-pointer bounces in. A hometown friendly bounce there for McGee, and he puts his team up by 2 on the three-pointer. Spittler tries to dribble through the defense. It's stripped away. Scott tries to dribble through some defenders, and it's going to be off her. And Danielle Castine's going to call a timeout. The team is down 8-6 with 3:14 showing. Today is the 10th of January 2013. Is our intent to be here again on the 17th and 24th for more Bobcat girls basketball. And we might even be here on the 22nd. So in a 15-day period, we just might be covering 4. We're planning on at least 3 Bobcat games. Shot is missed. It was rebounded by Durnan. A pass intended for LaFountain, and it's out of bounds. Murnane will inbound. Murnane into Spittler. 2:53 and holding. Now they started it. The clock is always interesting here. Sometimes it's running, sometimes it's not. Bobcats take it away. Here's Scott. Out to McGee. McGee throws it up left-handed. Comes up short. Rebound pulled down by Ryan. Now Egan. Egan turns. Pushes it up to Spittler. Spittler goes low to Ryan. Ryan throws it up. Follows the rebound. And gets fouled. So Kelly Ryan will step to the line. Last foul it said 4 to saying 4 again on the Bobcats, so the other one must have been the 3rd. But this is Taylor Durnan's 2nd foul, so she will sit, and Aubrey Kerr will come in for her. Durnan and Kerr are the freshmen on the team. That'll make it 8-7, a 1-point lead for the Bobcats. 2:09 to go in the first period. Then out to McGee. Kerr sets up in a high post. Shot is rebounded by Ryan. Murnane gives to Egan. 1:41 to go. Ball slapped out of bounds by McGee. Her father, Gary McGee, keeping the scorebook for the Bobcats. Egan's father, Robert, keeping the book for the Knights. Kerr slides it over to Venn. Venn will bring it into the forecourt. 1:19 showing. An 8-7 ball game in the first quarter. In and out. Rebounded by Spittler. Spittler will hold it up. Gets it up to Murnane. Spittler cross court to Egan. Tries to work it underneath. Kick off the knee of Kerr. 15 seconds on the shot clock. It remains Seton Catholic ball. Ryan gets rid of it. Out to Egan and travel. Oh, 3 seconds. I'm not sure if they're shuffling the feet of it. 2-second call. We have number 22, Samantha Bashaw in. She's going to give Egan a breather. Ben will bring it up for the Bobcats. Scott in the corner. Pushes it outside to Ben. Ben finds McGee. Not sure what that was, but it went out of bounds. 38 seconds to go in the opening period. Ball is in to Murnane. This game is just as intense as we thought it would be. That's knocked out of bounds. Oh, off the fingers of Murnane. It was tipped by McGee, and Murnane touched it last. Ben brings it up. McGee back to Ben. Fountain trying to go underneath. The Knights take it away. 18 seconds to go in the period. Murnane. Still 19. Now it starts at 18. And basket by Spittler. Puts the Knights up, but extra time here because the clock wasn't running. Extra time for the Bobcats. Just worked out that way. It wasn't not nowadays. Don't shut it off when the ball goes out with a second to go. Always interesting here. I think it's the Smith girl, not the Macomb man, who's keeping the the game clock. It was 10-8 in favor of Seton Catholic at the end of 8 minutes here on viewer-supported hometown cable. According to the possession arrow, it's blue ball. Murnane into Spittler. Back to Murnane. Kerr with the job of trying to stop Ryan. Ryan double teamed. We'll have a jump ball. Van over to help out Kerr. And they tied her up, so it's the Bobcat turn on the possession arrow.
Aggressive. Hands.
McGee will bring it up. In the corner. There's Ben. Gives it to Scott. Scott pushes it back out to McGee, who likes those threes. Rebounded by Murnane, number 3. Remains blue ball. We have number 24, Kaylee Brunel in. Brunel replacing Tyler LaFountain. Ball thrown up by Ryan. She misses it. And the Bobcats get the ball, hustling down the floor. Here's Ben. Ben pushes it back outside, and McGee will take it. Shot is missed. McGee missed the layup. Rebounded by Moore. Here's Spittler. He misses the layup. And rebounded by McGee. Both teams racing up and down the floor. Showing a lot of hustle. 6:33 to go in the first half. 10 for the visitors, 8 for the home team. They'll be inbounded by Scott. There's Ben. Back out front to McGee. We're going to have 3 seconds. 3 seconds on Brunel. Murnane will inbound. We got 22, Bashaw helping out in the backcourt. Ball comes over to Bashaw. Bashaw goes to Ryan. It's stripped away. Taken away by Scott is McGee up to Venn. 6:05 to go in the quarter. 2-pointer would tie it. 3-pointer would put the Cats back in the lead. There's McGee for 3. No. And it's going to be off White. And we have number 11, Ellie Warwick in. Here's Spittler. Ryan. It's thrown up short. Ryan is there for the rebound off the shot by Bashaw. It's 12-8. This is Scott. Scott over to Venn. Venn back out front to Scott for three. Rebounded by Spittler, and the race is on. And it's taken away by Warwick. Warwick thought about it, gives it back out to Scott. Warwick throws it up. And we got foul on the Knights. Scott will inbound it. Comes deep. Foul. Not sure who it's on. It says 10. It'd be Elise Clark. I don't see her on the floor. Bobcats score. That was intended for Manane. And goes out of bounds. So 12-10. Once again, the Cats in position to tie it or take the lead with 4:44 on the clock. And that was probably intended for Warwick, or it might have been intended for Venn, but at any rate, it went out of bounds. McGee is back in, and LaFountain is back in. And we have Egan back in. Egan over to Bashaw. Renane trying to go low for more, but it's taken away by McGee. We're tied. It may have been Kerr who scored. 12-12. We have a tie ball game that's knocked out of bounds off the fingertips of Venn. 4:13 showing in the first half. We got us the ball game. 5 seconds to get it in, and there it is. McGee will inbound it. And you got Scott at the point now. McGee goes to Venn. Knocked loose by Egan. Egan looking for Bashaw, but McGee hustles back and knocks it loose. And we're going to have a foul on Bashaw. Okay, it showed that last foul finally up there. It was on Renane. This one here is on Bashaw. Under 4 remaining in the first half. 12-12 ball game. And they got Spittler back in. She's in for Bashaw. Ball comes deep. Venn has it blocked by, I think, by Moore. Ryan ended up with it. It was Spittler. Over to Ryan. Awfully tight defense. Then to a wide open curve. And Aubrey Kerr puts the Bobcats up by 2. It's 14-12 NAC. 3:09 remaining in the first half. NAC up. Renane into Spittler. Right in the hands of McGee. Knocked out by Moore.
Get it back, Blue. Get it back.
be a white ball. Scott will inbound. I think next half I'll be standing up. Trying to do this one sitting down. I'll be standing up next half. Scott. Nope. Rebounded by Moore. Here's Spittler. And she is fouled. Fouls on McGee. Ellie Ward come back in. Fouls on Scott, I guess. Here's second. A chance to tie it here for Spittler. That's a 14-14 game. Now the clock is running. You don't start the clock after a foul shot until the shot is missed. Here's Spittler. Wow. And then with a hard foul there on Spittler. Spittler hits the first. And 16-14 favor of the Knights. Again, the clock starts. Long shot by McGee, rebounded by Spittler. Spittler stops, throws it up. Egan will get there first. And who's that? It's Spittler again. Now Ryan will, roll the rim. Once it counted. Not sure what the call was. I was watching the ball while referee Landry was making the call.
Come on, little hands. Got her.
What is this 20? 20 is in. That's Anna Lajway. Air ball. Back down by Egan. Egan for Moore. McGee battling for that ball. Oh, I think she's called for a foul. Bill Durnan not happy with the call. There's Ryan. And Ryan takes it to the hole, and it's a 4-point lead again for the Knights. Up to Venn. Venn back outside to McGee. That was McGee's first foul, team 7. And the Knights take it away. Here's Spittler. 1:02 to go in the half. 18-14. Seton Catholic. Moore keeps it, gives it to Egan. Egan will shoot. This is the first. Warwick in. He's replacing McGee, who just picked up her second foul. 8th team. Egan. Makes that one. It's 19-14. Seton's biggest lead since it was 6-0. Here's Ben over to Warwick. Fountain trying to go underneath, knocked out by the Knights. Lajway will inbound. 37 seconds to go in the first half. Lajway will try it again. Bobcat ball. 7 on the shot clock. Spittler takes it away, and she's grabbed on the hand by Rachel Venn. Actually grabbed on the wrist, I guess. That is her second, team 9th. The Knights have 3. Looks like Brunel's going to come back in. 17 seconds. Brunel in for Venn. And Spittler makes it a 6-point Seton Catholic lead, 20-14. 3-pointer would cut that in half. Warwick will let one go short. Brunel's putback doesn't go in. And it's going to be blue possession with 4 seconds. So the Knights will get the ball to start the second half. There's Egan. Hit the rim. And Egan hit the rim, give it a good shot from midcourt. 20-14, Seton Catholic leading the Bobcats here at the half on viewer-supported hometown cable. Second half is just underway. Rolls in and out by Jillian Scott. Egan will bring it into the forecourt. Picked up by LaFountain. Spittler, very closely guarded by Ben. Nice look. Ryan misses it, and we're going to have a foul. Probably on Moore. Yep. Foul's on Haley Moore. McGee, intended for Ben, it's out of bounds. And McGee's going to sit, not sure what that's all about, so Kerr is back in. There's Moore up to Egan. Egan called for steps. We got Durnan. Ben to Scott, back to Durnan. Durnan finds his Kerr, back to Durnan. There's Scott. William Scott off the rim. Rebounded by Spittler. Spittler up to Murnane, will be a travel, no foul. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. There seems to be some discrepancy in what the call should have been. Renane a little short. Al McGee will come in for Scott. Fouls on Scott, her third. That one rolls in from Renane, and it's 21-7. Excuse me, 7-point lead, 21-14. Now thrown up by Venn. We have a foul underneath. They'll probably be on the Knights. It is. It's on Egan, her first. McGee. Out to Dernan. McGee tries to go low to Kerr. McGee throws it up. Nope. And the foul will be on Murnane, her first, according to the scoreboard. Ben makes it 21-15. And in and out. Good hustle there by Ben to get the rebound. LaFountain fighting for it. Has it stripped away and picked up by Ryan. Bobcats take it back. Nice traveling called. Renane to inbound, gives it into Egan. Slapped away by Rachel Venn. Renane will inbound. Into Spittler. Spittler over to Moore. That is missed. Rebounded by LaFountain. McGee will bring it in. 5:21 to showing here in the third quarter. Let's see, that foul is on number 12. That'll be Ryan, her first. And it sends Venn to the line. Misses that one. It's that one. It's 21-16 now. 5:16 on the clock. Here's Egan. Egan double teamed, and we're going to have a jump ball. There's McGee over to Dernan, back outside to McGee. Then that is missed. And Bobcats will keep it short. Looks like Renane was hit over the eye. Cats missed the ball. And Spittler. Shot by Egan is short. More double dribbles. 4:16. Only 3 points have been scored thus far in the second half. All at the foul line. And just like that. LaFountain changes that. Now a 3-point ball game. 21-18. Spittler over to Murnane. Spittler will throw it up in shot by Paige Spittler. There's a shot by Venn, no. Slapped by Spittler and picked up by Moore over to Murnane. And it's off Murnane. And we got Scott back in. She's going to replace Venn. 3:35, 5-point lead, Seton Catholic. Murnane to Kerr, too strong, rebounded by Ryan. Egan, over to Murnane. Spittler will pull up for another shot, and in, a three-pointer. No, 2-pointer, says Andy Landry. Foul will be on Moore. 25-18, 7 points. I think that's the biggest lead of the day for the Knights. Picked off by Spittler. Good anticipation there. Good reflexes, reaction for Paige Spittler to pick that off. Here's Egan. And taken away by Scott. Scott throws it up the floor to LaFountain. LaFountain gives to Kerr. Kerr. That gets a groan from the Seton fans. Kerr will shoot. The Seton fans are no Billy Durnan asking him what he thought of that one. Billy was quiet on that one. Let's see, we got Bashaw back in and Brunel. Okay, we'll shoot another. 2:56 on the clock. That's good. And it's Seton ball with a 6-point ball game. 2:50 to go, third period. Murnane throws it up and in. Seton usually relies heavily on the inside game of Ryan, but the last several points have been from the outside. Long shots. 27-19, 8-point Seton Catholic lead. Shot by William Scott, a three-bagger. And it's 27-22, 2:12 to go in the third. Into Ryan. Ryan surrounded. He gets it off to Murnane. Murnane gets it back, throws it up off the rim. Murnane again. He'll push it out to Spittler. Spittler will throw up a three-pointer short. Seton rushing their shot there. Here comes McGee up to Scott. Double dribble called, no basket. Spittler will bring it up. 27-22, 1:42 to go, third quarter. Spittler over to Egan, back to Spittler, back to Egan. Bobcats in a 2-3 defense, no foul. There's McGee. Nice threading the needle pass to Scott, and she is fouled by Spittler. Spittler pleading her case. And there's a shooting foul. That's Spittler's first, team fourth. Let's see, we got LaFountain and Moore back in. And Scott makes it 27-22. Here's Durnan. And she is fouled by Stetler. That was an angry foul on Spittler. Mad at Durnan for stealing it. This is the first. 27-23 the scoreboard says. It did say 27-22 last time I looked. Now it's 23. Both shots are missed. It's a 4-point ball game. Bobcats hustle to get the rebound. The Seton Catholic ball. We got Venn back in. She's replacing Brunel. Here's Spittler. To Bashaw. Orion. Egan in the heavy traffic throws it up. Moore's shot is missed. Bashaw's shot is missed. And here comes Ben. Shot was missed by LaFountain. That wasn't Ben, it was Scott. There's Spittler. Spittler from the elbow. Banks it in. 29-23, 18 seconds. For three. That cuts that 6-point lead in half. And a three-pointer from Jillian Scott. And Spittler steps across the line on the inbound. So with 3 seconds, the Bobcats will have a chance to tie it. Then inbounds, deep to Scott. And Seton defense prevents the shot. I think the clock started a little early. I don't think that was 3 seconds. It probably started when the ball was tossed in. 29-26. After three, it's a 3-point ball game. Murnane will toss it in. Gets it to Ryan. Back to Murnane. 3-point ball game with 8 to go. Ryan can't get a good shot off. Tries it again. Hits the bottom of the rim again. Bottom of the backboard again, I should say. Slapped out of bounds by Moore as Scott tried to penetrate. Bobcats with their first victory in 9 years. About a week ago. They can taste another one here. The shot is blocked, rebounded by Murnane. No matter who wins this one, that the last game of the season could be a real bruiser at senior night at Seton Catholic. Bashaw goes low for Ryan and she is fouled. Well, Kelly Ryan at the line. Foul was on Scott, her fourth, only the team second, so she's got both fouls here in the second half for the Bobcats. Warwick will come in for her. Ryan missed them both. Moore can't keep the ball in bounds. We have a sub Kerr in for Warwick, who just came in. in for the foul shot, and Kerr is in. I don't know what that was all about. McGee over to Venn. McGee to Durnan for three for the tie. Nope. Rebounded by Ryan. Here's Spittler. Pulls up for the short jumper. Paige Spittler. He's been a scoring machine tonight. 31-26. Bobcats race the ball around the floor. Ben throws it up. Rebounded by Murnane. Bobcats are relentless on the defense. There's Murnane into the forecourt. Ryan on a high post. No basket, says Rob. Traveling. 31-26. Seton up by 5. 6:28 to go. Here is McGee over to Venn. Kerr turns, throws it up, off the rim, rebounded by Spittler. Knocked away probably by Venn. Murnane will inbound it, 6:09 on the clock. Murnane throws it up, and we'll have over the back on Ryan. There's Kerr, 1-1. Take them both. And it's a 3-point ball game. 31-28. Knocked loose by Durnan. LaFountain tries to go to Ben. Oops, there's that zoom. Offensive foul. Offensive foul called. Egan, here's Egan in for Bashov. There's Venn. 3-point ball game. 3-pointer would tie it. Knocked loose by Spittler. A foul on Spittler was her third. Spittler knocked it loose, but it went off right apparently. Murnane will inbound it. Bobcats will press. Ryan looking to get it to a guard. No 10 seconds in the backcourt for girls, but it can be closely guarded for 5 seconds. Goes off Kerr. Blue ball. Murnane will inbound it. Ryan. Ryan shot rebounded by Durnan. Slapped by Murnane. And Ryan is fouled. Timeout. Ball comes into Spittler, it's off her fingers. Ben will inbound it. Here's Durnan. 3-point lead for the Knights. 5:04 to go. Rebounded by Murnane. Murnane finds Spittler. Spittler throws up a three. Rebound goes in the hands of Durnan. McGee into the corner. Shot is short and the shot by Venn. We'll have a jump ball. Two players coming in, parents coming in from the modified game, which is played in the elementary school. 4:29 to go, 3-point ball game. And it's grabbed by Murnane. Goes out of bounds off White. Bobcats will press. There's Murnane. Murnane with a jumper, short. And foul will be on Ryan on the rebound. Former coaches, Steve and Debbie Chilton, are double bonus. It's on a rebound, so it's not a player control foul. It's a loose ball foul. So Aubrey Kerr will shoot 2 with 4:13 showing. Bobcats close it to within 2, looking to upset the 17th ranked team in New York State at the Class C level. Excellent from the foul line. I don't know if she's missed. Looked like Ben was being hugged by, was hugging Spittler. The Bobcat ball, they can take the lead. Knights in a 3-2 defense. Shot by McGee, rebounded by Ryan. There's Murnane. Egan, bring it into the forecourt. We'll have a jump ball. It'll be Seton Catholic Stern. 3:49 to go. And we got Scott back in. She replaces McGee. Into Ryan. Moore. That rolls off the rim, grabbed by Durnan. And another foul. Durnan will have a chance to tie it and take the lead at the foul line. The foul is on Egan, her second. Taylor Durnan. We're tied. It falls in. Seton Catholic lead by 1. Knights call a timeout. They trail 32-31 with 3:29 to go in the ball game. Murnane into Ryan. Egan. Shot is missed. Foul will be on Egan. Aubrey Kerr, who can't miss, will take the foul shots. 3:13 to go. Lead for the Bobcats, 33-31. Off white, off blue. Ben will inbound it. Bobcats looking to add to their lead. Moore gives Renane, throws it away. Spittler, however, gets the ball back. It can't handle it. Renane just threw it down the floor. Nobody in particular. 33-31, the Bobcats with the ball. 2:47, they have the lead. Tasted victory, so they wanted to try it again. The shot is missed. And a good effort by Durnan, but she's on the line and out of bounds. Renane inbound. Ryan is fouled. Foul's on Ben. Then to Ryan, gives it to Renane. We'll give it to Egan, back to Renane. Now to Spittler. 2:17 remaining. Bobcats up by 2. Spittler throws in a three-pointer. Paige Spittler has really kept her team in the game tonight with the shooting. Timeout. Timeout, Bobcats. 2 minutes to go. It's 34 for the Knights, 33 for NAC. Oh, it's Bobcat ball. They trail by a point with 2 minutes on the clock. 5 seconds to get it in. They get it into Venn. Timeout. Scott will inbound. 1-point ball game. A lot of tension here for this one, folks. Second violation. 141 will be Seton ball. 1-point ball game. Into Spittler. Spittler finds Ryan. Stripped away by LaFountain. Then throws it up from the side. And it's a jump ball. It'll be Bobcats' turn. 1:26 to go. Scott will inbound. Scott finds Durnan. Outside to Kerr. three, no. Shot was put up by number 10, Durnan. Rebounded by Egan. Here's Moraine. Now Spittler. Spittler into the forecourt. See, hollering for a timeout. Somehow the officials couldn't hear. 55 seconds to go, 13 on the shot clock. It's a 1-point ball game. Just 13 on that shot clock. Murnane will inbound. Gets it to Ryan. Ryan back to Murnane. 9 on the shot clock. There's Spittler. Egan, 3 on the shot clock. They're not going to get a shot off. They didn't get the shot off. 41 seconds remaining, 30-second shot clock. It's a full timeout for the Bobcats. Ball comes in to Scott. Durnan to Kerr. Kerr throws it up and draws a foul. 30 seconds remain. And Moore has fouled out. Bashaw will come in for. Kerr can tie it with the first, put her team in the lead with the second. She's been in this situation before. Another chance to tie it. Short. Rebounded by Durnan. And Taylor Durnan has put her team up by a point. NAC up by a point with 23 seconds to go. And the Knights throw it away. No foul. Ryan is looking for a foul. Bobcats call a timeout. Mary Milan's excited. Despite the aggressive defense, the Cats only picked up 3 fouls here in the second half. The Knights have a lot more than 10. Durnan will inbound. Right now her basket is the game winner, unless the Knights can get that ball back and put it in. Ball into Scott, and there's the foul. The Bobcats got it to the person they wanted with the ball. She makes them both. It'll take a 3-pointer to tie it. Jillian Scott at the line. And this is it. As far as the Knights are concerned, the second one doesn't really matter, except you get a rebound. And the Bobcats have a chance to get a rebound if she misses. So it mattered a lot for another timeout for the Bobcats. Mattered a lot for the Knights because, for the Bobcats I mean, because a 2-pointer cannot win it now. But it matters a lot here for the Knights too, because all they need is a 2-pointer. They don't have to go for a 3-pointer to tie it. But making that second one just meant that if they make a 2-pointer, they'll tie instead of take the lead. So it's going to be coming right down to the wire. It's 15 seconds on the clock. The Bobcats will be all over the Knights. They've got fouls to give. They can foul the Knights every time they inbound the ball. Take 1 or 2 seconds off the clock, and they still won't be in a shooting situation. Here's Spittler. Spittler drives down. We're at 10 seconds. Spittler throws it up, air ball. And the Bobcats pick it up, and Spittler picks up the foul. That'll be her fifth. Spittler will foul out. And with 2 seconds to go, the Bobcats can taste it. The Bobcats can taste it. Knockbauer in, Olivia Knockbauer in, replacing Paige Spittler. Rachel Van at the line. She could actually miss it on purpose. Now, a desperation heave, that's too close. Knights needed to get that ball down into the forecourt, take a chance on a long pass. But they can't throw it to somebody who's 30 feet and back of the foul line, back of the midcourt line with 2 seconds on the clock. There's absolutely no chance there. You got to do is break somebody open, run down that floor, and hope that you're able to catch the ball, because throwing it into somebody that's 30 feet in back of the midcourt line with 2 seconds, it doesn't give you any chance at all to at least throw the ball up at the net. So a big victory for the Bobcats. They pick up their second victory in 9 years. They defeat the number 17 ranked Seton Catholic Lady Knights by 3, and that's the way it was on this January 10th, 2013. You're watching viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. Looks like the Knights